Good morning, YouTube family. How are we feeling? I have some coffee today because I have so much to do and I need the extra boost. So, anyways, how we feeling? How we breathing? You guys, so I have a message because there's this like age of disclosure thing going on TikTok, right? And I just have to give my thoughts because I was supposed to put out this video oddly like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't. So I'm doing it now, y'all. And I don't want to make this video a Brazil versus America. I don't want to do that, okay? That's not what this is, but it gonna sound like it. Anyways, so to me, when you go through a certain homelessness, right? Like, I wanted to title this like "You're richer than you think," and I still might, right? Because you are richer than you think. When I went through my homelessness because of my relationship, whatever, just like whatever, a whole bunch of things, I had to realize I'm richer than I think, you know. And God put me onto Brazilians. Brazilians, y'all, they have decided collectively as a country, Brazil, that no, this ain't about Louis Vuitton, this ain't about Chanel, this ain't about this or that, who got the flashiest, nothing. I bet you ain't got bigger abs than me. I bet you ain't got bigger muscles than me. They decided collectively as a country that we're not gonna be about material gain. You won't get robbed, right? Like, big facts. You go there flashing with your real gold, real Louis Vuitton, people gonna rob you, right? That's that country, right? So they've all collectively realized, okay, this is fraud, whatever. This is going to be about how healthy your body can be. This is going to be about playing soccer, learning skills under the sun. This is going to be about the sun. This is going to be about tanning, right? Like, they decided collectively as a country, like, F all that. It's about muscles. I bet you ain't hotter than me. I bet you ain't got a bigger butt than me. I bet your thighs ain't juicier than mine, right? When I was homeless, that was put onto Brazilians. And I'm just like, dude, why am I tripping off of not having this, and that, when I have perfect ample opportunity to get closer with my father and closer with myself? This is a me and a gym thing. This ain't a homeless thing. This is a me, and I gotta not worry about material right now. I gotta worry about myself. Like, I'm on TikTok seeing all of America like look like freaking like y'all. Like, I don't even want to be mean about this, but I'm seeing everyone on TikTok crying about this homelessness, this brokenness, this whatever, and I'm not seeing us all collectively deciding, like the Brazilians, to just get in shape, to get our minds wealthy, to get our bodies wealthy, right? Like, I know you living in a car, sympathy is there, trust me, empathy is there, trust me, but you won't have to get out of that car and go work out. You're gonna have to go to a park. You're gonna have to start go running. You're gonna have to go utilize the natural tools of the earth. You're gonna have to think like a Brazilian. You like I don't care what American, what you ain't got, what you do got. I don't care what's added to your plate, what's not there. You are there. You're gonna have to focus on yourself. Like, I'm seeing too many people, God is giving the opportunity to really focus on themselves, really be juice monkeys, really like be different in this next season. Okay, you ain't got no money in this season. Your body ain't doing nothing either. Okay, let's flip the script. So when you do win, you're showing up great. You're showing up amazing. I'm seeing too many people crying about a position. They can change. They can change mentally, right? We all don't have to be on a camera like, I'm just, you know what I mean? Not all of us got to do that. Because when I was homeless, I didn't come on TikTok and make it everyone's freaking issue. I made it a Brazilian issue. I made it a Brazilian thing. I was like, God, thank you. It's you. I'm taking walks with you. I'm talking out loud to you because we're about to flip this script. Big facts. Like, I don't let, like if you broke right now, don't let it get you. If you are homeless right now, don't let it get you. You got to think like a Brazilian. It's time to become a juice monkey. I don't give a mother. And it's summertime, y'all. Oh, hold up. You're going to have to make use of the extra daylight, make use of the warm weather, and handle your opportunities. You have opportunity here. And then why I really wanted to make this video, not to just be like, oh, just go work out, right? It's because, like, when you don't got money, you can Google no cost dental, right? And the chances are, okay, big facts, they're probably going to send you to a college. And don't be afraid of college students working on your teeth, y'all. Don't be afraid of amateurs working on your teeth, not like that. But because like there was this one time, y'all, I had a big horrible tooth pain. Like I'm telling, like I was crying. Like I've never cried over tooth pain, but boo-hoo freaking crying. Like if I didn't have ice on it, so basically if I didn't have cold water in my mouth, and so basically like for 2 weeks I was up with cold water, and if like I couldn't even sleep like at all. Oh my gosh, y'all, worst, right? So I went to a dental. They were like, okay, I don't think the pain's right here. I think the pain is in a different tooth. I don't feel comfortable working on you. I'm gonna send you to a specialist. I was like, cool, send me to a specialist. The specialist was like, I think I want to work on this tooth. I'm not working on that tooth, so I'm not gonna work on you. And I'm like, dude, it's this tooth, right? So I'm like, y'all, could you imagine like I know y'all have had tooth pain, but when you get to a dental office, you feel this natural relief. I'm getting this fixed, but to be turned around with this horrible pain, might I add? Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh, I never want to, like, I wouldn't even wish this pain on my worst enemy. But anywho, I had to fly all the way to I was in LA at this time. I had to fly all the way back to Seattle, Washington to get with my old doctor. And even my old doctor was like, I want to work on this tooth, not this tooth. And I was like, dude, can you please just trust me? I didn't fly all the way here so you can work on a tooth that does not hurt me, that I know in my mouth does not hurt me, right? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna trust you. So he works on the tooth. Like 30 seconds into the job, he's like, oh my gosh, this is so infected. I was like, oh, fucking loser. I was literally thinking they was giving dentist people, their little whatever, like certificates like candy, just giving out dental certificates like candy, right? So anyways, moral of that story is I feel like these college people will have more to prove because like, so I just run into arrogant, been in the career for years, arrogant people thinking they know something, right? Too arrogant. I like the new off people, the people just getting in there because they got something to prove, right? So when you ain't got money, you gonna be looking up no cost dental. You gonna be at the college, right? Like when I was acting and I was doing my acting thing, they were like, go to the college, get into the short films. I was involved in the short film. Like you don't want, like, just because you're in a bad position doesn't mean like it's bad. That's all I gotta say. I swear for goodness. You gonna look at it like it's bad because America is focused on material gain, right? Capitalism. Come on now, we know this. And when we know this, that means we're not people, the regular people aren't thinking like Brazilians. They're not thinking about like for real their health, right? So you gonna be crying because you ain't got material, but you just need to focus on being a Brazilian. Go get that free healthcare, that free dental work at the college, okay? Go get free food at admission. Go get the cheap food at the cheapest value center you can find. Like right now we're focused on eggs. Right now we're focused on protein. We're focused on good foods. Like I loved when I was homeless because I didn't have to focus on sugar. I didn't have to focus on fast food too much. I didn't have to focus on this stuff because I didn't have money for it, right? I felt forced into fitness. I felt forced into myself, right? People, if you're too focused on material, you're not seeing the bigger picture of being able to focus on self. You're too worried about what you can get and the sympathy you can get from the outside world. Like I can't do. Dude, if you only eating bread, cool. Work out. Become a Brazilian. Those people have made it goals to focus on the body. Like big facts, like I mean, not only would you get robbed, but you probably would get laughed at if you went there and you was just all flat, like you was all chubby and flashed out in Louis Vuitton. Like the worlds are twisted, right? Like America, we will be chubby as F, right? Poor as F, credit cards as F, right? Decked out in Louis Vuitton, go to Brazil, body's nice, tanned out, looking extra scrotum-dilliumptious, might I add, okay? And then you just see a fat American decked out in designer, and they're, you know, it's a different reality. So you can't be mad if you gotta go to a college to get dental. And then Planned Parenthood, go get checked out. Tell them you ain't got no money. You won't get anything, even if it costs $1,000. You gonna get it for the free. for the free. Okay. I don't care what y'all on. Type in Google. Stop acting rich, right? Type in no money dental. No money STD check, right? Come on now. Low cost apartment. Like, we don't got time to cry about this material and what the government's doing. We know it's effed, right? We gotta get down like a Brazilian. We gotta focus on God, because I'm telling you, God gonna make those miracles. Focus on you. Focus on your health. Right now, while you ain't got that material gain, focus on God. Oh, he gon' show up and show out. This isn't a time to cry about materials. This isn't a time to cry about money. I didn't make my video, and I was like homeless for like a year plus, because I knew God was going to turn it around. Like, as soon as God put me onto Brazilians, he was forcing me to work out and talk to him. I knew he was on something big. I knew it. I couldn't freaking make a TikTok video like, right? Because I knew God was on something big. Like, I'm not even on American timing. I'm on Brazilian timing. I know God's working on something big. I'm talking to him every day. He's talking to me every day. He's leading me down my way, right? I ain't got time to complain to y'all about a new age, whatever, right? Age of disclosure? No. Age of disclosure, okay, I was broke following y'all's plan. I got with God's plan. I feel richer than I've ever felt in my life, in soul, in spirit, right? You guys gonna have to get on the Brazilian path. Who cares? Who cares about money, material? Like, I bought me a designer purse, and I felt weird buying it. Not because, like, I don't deserve to have a nice things, right? Oh, my hair is so crazy. Anyways, I just woke up, don't mind me. But anyways, like, not because I don't deserve to have nice things, but because, like, I'm just on a Brazilian path, right? Like, I love having designer things. I love sprinkling it in there. I love having nice things, but I feel like me and God have just been clear about me focusing on my health, me focusing on my body, me making sure I'm getting sun time, right? Instead of screen time. Make sure I'm making use of the natural necessities that is available to me in my area, right? Like, you just get to a point where, yeah, like, that stuff's cool. Having designer stuff's cool. Having stuff like a car is cool, but for real, making use of your machine is lit. Being forced to make use of your machine is lit. And until you flip the script, you guys are always going to be scared of homelessness, right? You're always going to have a fear. And one thing I know about spirituality is if you focus on something, you're going to bring that in back to back to back until you learn not to fear it. I'm a Brazilian, not an American. I don't care about the material gain. I know that if I show up in a freaking trash bag because I worked on my Brazilian thing, I'm going to look good. It don't matter what y'all think. You guys are still crying, like, double chinning it up, right? You're being mad that you're forced to live like a Brazilian. You're being mad that the only thing that is available to you is the sun and some weights and a Bible, right? Come on now. You don't got time to cry about the American way no more. It's time to shift. If Brazilians can shift, us as a country can shift. If they're focused on their body more than they are material gain, we as America can be focused on our wealth in our body than material gain. We can do it. Don't let little Brazil show out. Okay? Make America look bad. They're broke, but they're enjoying sun, soccer, and freaking the sexiest bodies ever, looking finer than ever, hair's longer than ever because they're focused on nutrition more than wealth, the material wealth, right? Flip the script to America, everyone with the hair bun and freaking just like crying that they have to be more Brazilian, right? You mad? You have to focus on yourself? You mad all you got is yourself? Right? Go do 10 jumping jacks, 50, 100. It's time to become a warrior. You crying because you have to become a warrior. You're mad because you're waking up that, oh, life is real. Life is real. Right, it is. Make use of yourself. Wake up. Captain, you got to make use of your body. You got to make use of other people trying to make a way out there, because there's people trying to make a way. People will take free photo shoot pictures of you. Yup, you can find free photo shoots. You can find free, like I said, dental. There's free help out here, y'all. Let's get into it. And if y'all don't, I don't know. All I know is you won't have to start becoming warriors. Like, sometimes when I say that, it sounds cliche. Or maybe that's just the vibe I'm putting off. Cliche vibe. Who knows? But for real warriors, like, when I became homeless, I was like, oh, it's warrior time. Big facts. Like, hold on. Whew. There's a song I really like, and I'm gonna end it with this song.
You would stop it?
Yes, I am.
Good then.
But anyways, we're gonna have to realize as a civilization that we're being forced to focus on our health. We're being forced to focus on our spiritual wealth. Because then in return, your brain grows and knows knowledge in different ways where you're not fearing what the average person fears. Because, like, I think homelessness is everyone's fear until, like, either they just get over that low vibrational fear, right? Or it just happens, like me, and you just learn not to fear it because ultimately, okay, I'm just gonna be sexy then, whatever. I'm forced to focus on my sexy. That's what, to me, homelessness is. You can't focus on that Louis Vuitton bag, a TV, the newest iPhone, going out to eat. You gotta focus on your abs. You gotta focus on your Shaka Zulu. You gotta focus on your mastering your machine. You gotta be on your Brazilian. How Brazilians come to figure out before y'all that it's about your bodies, right? I'm sorry. I know we want to be up to date. We want the nice things, but no. You focus on your health. You get that nice body. You get those new connections. Those new pathways in your brain, what the gym does for you, right? You're talking to God, he's gonna lead you to do new wisdom, new keys. Like, I realized, like, under God, I'm never gonna be broke again. When I was homeless and I focused on my machine and I focused on God's word, I'm never gonna be broke again. This ain't nothing to fear, but it ain't never ever gonna happen again. If you're fearing it, you're bringing it on, you're manifesting it in. You're bringing in whack situations. You have to become a warrior in your brain, in your body, where you know dang well, like, you could speak against it. Like, there's like y'all ever had someone speak something on you and you took it, and then it happened? You didn't speak against it, right? Like, oh, that man gonna cheat and leave you, right? And now all of a sudden you're fearing about a man cheating and leaving you, right? You brought it in. You didn't speak against it. Like me, I'm kind of harsh about my speaking against, so harsh where you're gonna know I thought it was a curse. Big facts. Like, if you say to me something like, oh, your man gonna cheat and leave you and da-da-da-da-da, I'm literally gonna be like, no, your man's gonna cheat and leave you. Why would you speak those words? Why are you speaking those words? If you speak it, it's your life, your word curse. Your man's gonna cheat and leave you. And I say it just like that. Your man's gonna cheat and leave you. That's it. Not mine, yours. Oh, I bet this. She's never gonna do this. No, I bet you ain't never gonna do that. Like, I can't wait to speak against stuff that my soul don't agree with. I don't take nothing on. I will speak against everything. I don't care. But anyways, you, like, thoughts will come up into your mind, and instead of holding those thoughts captive, right, you fear them, right, giving them life and then not only are you giving them life, you're repeating them. You're repeating a scary thought, a sad thought, bringing that in. No, God got you. His plans are to prosper you, not to harm you, right? That's why, like, you guys, God, as a father, he be putting you through homelessness. It's like putting a kid in shallow water and he's like crying, and stand up. Focus on your body. Use your legs. God dang it. There's nothing to fear. You know, like, that's why I love that movie Apocalypto. When Jaguar, he was running. That's what people do. Until you get with God, you're going to be running from homelessness, running from people thinking some way, running from enemies, running, until you realize this your jungle, this your dad's jungle, this God's jungle, and you running. Ben runs it. This jungle is run by my fathers. It's going to keep being run by my fathers, by me. And he woke up. And then all of a sudden, who became the chaser and the runner, right? Who had plans, right? Straight switched up on them. And all it took was a change in mentality. Oh, hold up. This is my jungle. I know it. This is my home. Right? Flip the script on it. Right now, y'all fearing situations. Fearing stuff, bringing it in. Until you wake up, Jaguar, this is my home. I run this. And I do feel like America, we got to get a lot of Brazilian. We got to focus on our bodies. We're too focused on the material gain, the material wealth, what isn't being given to us. This is where we make use of resources. We know exactly where and how to go. And once you learn that, and then once you get back on top, then when someone gets down and under, what's your problem? I'm going to tell you where and how to go, right? There are more resources out there for you. Don't trip, crip, right? Like, okay, what, your tooth hurting? All right, what you gonna do is you gonna hit them colleges. You gonna let them kids work on your mouth, okay? No cost to you. What? Some itching? Go get free checked out by Planned Parenthood, right? Oh, you need some food? You're gonna go to a mission. You're gonna go to this value place. They always throwing out free food. You gonna have to eat it quick, right? About to expire. But we gonna make sure you cool, okay? But what you gonna have to do under God is get with Him and work out. Work out your body. You're on the American wave right now. You're following the American wave. Get on your Brazilian wave. You don't got time to worry about Louis Vuitton. You don't got time to worry about the next big thing. You don't got time to worry, right? Because why everyone's like slouching, thinking like everything's sweet, they could just sit and cry, right? You picking up a dumbbell, focusing on your warrior, you ain't never gonna be homeless again, right? Under God, you ain't never gonna be homeless, right? Period. You build a different brain connection, like you build a different brain. You build a different strength. Under God, you realize we run this, like this is my jungle.
Skincare
Hold up.
is self-care.
Hold up.
Confirming hydrating.
I run this. Ben run this. I'm not running. I'm not scared. I'm not worried about that. God runs this. This is His jungle. I'm okay. Been okay, right? So, I love you guys. I just wanted to say that because I just feel like you're richer than you think. And that's what I realized when I was homeless, is I'm richer than I think. Pick up God's word, talk to Him, and focus on the Brazilian wavelength. You will come out on top. I know for a fact, I can say it with such confidence. You will come out on top. Like it's time to not, like I'm telling you, flip the script. Flip the script on them. Start reading. Start going to the library. Free knowledge, okay? Like build something. Like pick up business books while you're in that library, right? Like it's time to be on something different. Like shoot, especially if you ain't got no money. If like the credit card people calling you and all you got in is an apartment and a car, you ain't working on nothing big. You ain't nothing big. Do not pay the credit cards. Oh, that's the worst advice. But for real, I wouldn't pay them. Don't pay them. Like when you're broke, you pay. Like everything's cut. Like I don't got money to pay y'all. I'm broke. I ain't got money to pay that. I'm broke. Not your car, not like your rent, but for real, like if you had hospital bills, I wouldn't pay them. What you gonna take? What you gonna try and take from me to liquidate? Nothing. I ain't got nothing. Stupid. No, I'm playing. Anyways, worst advice ever. But for real, like I would cut my expenses, figure out what actually is important so I'm stable and this stays above water and handling, right? Wait, no, don't they garnish wages? God dang it, they are smart. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. I'm getting off here before I do start giving bad advice. But for real, handle your business. I'm seeing too many people like slouching, slazy, sloppy, complaining about being broke. Get on the Brazilian wavelength. Like, why are Brazilians ahead of us in the fact that, okay, this is a period, obviously, where we're not focused on material. We're focused on our body. Do you got bigger abs than me? Is your ass bigger than me? Did you build that? No. You got work to do, my friend, right? We're like, do you have the latest iPhone? And Brazilians are like, is your butt bigger than mine? Is your hair longer than mine? Is your hair thicker than... Nah. Have you been in the sun? You look pale, right? Brazilians are all on a different wavelength, trying to enjoy their bodies, their life, their time, while Americans are literally double chinning it up on TikTok like, right? Crying and Go work out your body. You're acting like you're American, for real. Like, today you're Latino, you're Brazilian, or they're Portuguese. Anyways, they speak Portuguese. Anyways, moving on. I'm confusing myself. Okay, guys, but for real, handle your business. Stop crying. Stop it. Stop it right now. You're not focused on the girl with the bag. You're going to make sure your body is natural and better. Okay? I don't care. This is a body time. This is a mind time. Especially if you ain't got no money, right? And that's what I love about God is if you ain't got no money, like, because we manifest in that. We manifesting. If you ain't got time, if you ain't got money, if you ain't got a husband, if you ain't got a wife, like, there's a reason for that. Focus on something else. Look at the bigger picture. If you ain't got money, focus on your body. If you got money, you won't keep buying a Twinkie. If you got money, you won't keep eating out. If you got money, you won't keep eating something probably God's trying to prevent. You never know how God works. I'm telling you what. Work on your body. Focus on yourself. I don't care. I'm seeing too many, like, I'm not going to say that. But y'all catch my drift. You catch my drift. Bye.